That's like super special what you said and done and did. Because I know it's probably hard for you on some level to initiate that sort of action, but at the same time, it gave me such joy because I know that it's something that is the right thing to do for you and me. And I'm grateful. And I'm somewhere inside me, I'm a little overwhelmed because I got some other synchronicities as I watched this video, which is, telling me, I guess, in a wave of synchronistic bliss that things are going to be all right. And I noticed that you started talking to me in your car. You just, you had the radio on, and then right away, "You're the one that I love," ooh, ooh, ooh. And it played that song, which I just found interesting because you were talking over the song, and then it's kind of funny. It has a lot to do with us. Like, you better shape up, because I need a man. You better shape up. And that's a lot. That says a lot about us. That narrates a large amount of our life in these past 2 years of bliss we've been spending. I've only known you 2 years. It feels like we've done 5 of 10 years worth of events in this small lifetime. And it's really, really great. Our time is accelerating with you, but I do feel younger. I am younger. I know I probably sleep a lot and feel like I'm decaying and miserable, but I'm probably regenerating my my energy body and things of that nature, because I need to be more cellular division and whatnot. It's probably better if I sleep because I think too much. I'm not the best meditator, so if I can think, then I can breathe properly and align myself with my highest good and all that fun stuff. But to hear your video, it means a lot, and it's cute. And you mentioned all these fights we have, they weren't even us though. I think we did start quick, but I know we love each other and it's pure and true, and I know you're my twin flame, but I also know that there's a lot of psychic retail space being taken up. And I know that we are feeling things to such a degree that we lost ourselves in ourselves. We lost ourselves to each other. We switched roles a few times. A lot of people would say that that's reason to break up, but I say that's like the icing on the cake. That's why we should know that we're right for each other, because we can have these crazy moments and still appreciate who we are because we appreciate each other. And that doesn't happen all the time. That's rare, and there's a certain amount of social ness required to make videos and stuff, but it's not like doing door-to-door sales. It's way, way easier to make a video talking about crystals or chakras or sound healing, Reiki, kindred vibes, or even our personal life. It's a lot easier to do that than it is to knock on someone's door and get them to buy some cutlery. So it'll make you more social faster, but it's not totally gonna bombard you or us, because I'm not feeling like I'm equipped to do that. But we do have a job where we have to be proactive and interactive and deal with people and teach them things and teach people who know things, new things. So we're going to get a lot of skepticism or a lot of resistance. So I think this is one of the best things we can do. And we'll see how we are and who we are and how we interact with each other. And if it's all recorded, it's we get to truly visualize what we can be, because we can fill ourselves with our own vibration instead of the vibration that others remember. We can see and we can fine tune ourselves by looking at ourselves in a way that we never could before. In the history of mankind, you know, they had videos for like, say, 40, 50 years now, but really it's just been since the 90s that it's kind of easy, you know, and it's a tool for us to use, and I love this medium. It makes me feel like I can cultivate an inner awareness by looking at myself from the outside, so I can see how other people see me, which is interesting. You know, right now my hair is tickling my face, but it doesn't look too bad, technically. You know, but if I'm doing this all the time, then I'm the guy that does this all the time. And I would know from the video. It's awesome. You know, it's really happy. I'm happy that you did that. You made a video and we're talking in a different way, because I feel love from that. It was uncomfortable for you, but you did really well. Like, you were really, you did really well. You probably didn't know what to say somewhere in the middle, and you were just like talking about love. But I felt it, like at some point the song ended, and then you were just like, you kept going, and then you were like riffing, like you were started to get like warm, and it was like easier for you to say things. It wasn't like difficult. I didn't see you thinking. It was fun. It was, you know, it was mildly entertaining to watch for what we're doing. Like, we're just like talking, but I'm sure that if we put our noggins together, we could get a lot more of the interactive, like fire kind of energy that would inspire people enthusiastically to come to us with certain questions, answers, advice, propositions, you know, time to make money and raise our vibration, you know. And from a global perspective, like, we're doing this like as one, you know, like me and you are talking, but soon me and you will be talking to like everyone, and that gives us so much more to count on energetically, because me and you, we know each other. We're here for each other, but we need to create something where we're everywhere, you know, with, you know, and everyone is us, you know. And it was awesome making new friends recently, and, you know, clearing out old energies and having increased space and energy. So when we were at Jeannie's, or Chris's, or Chris and Jeannie's, or Jeannie and Chris, when we were at their house, I got a phone call from Bill, you know, Nana and Bill and Nana, and he basically said, he's like, oh, sorry for the way I treated you, but he didn't really like dwell on that. He's just like, you know, I could have been nicer when you were younger. Hey, I want to send you some crystals or some stones or something. I checked my message today, and he said basically the same thing, but he said he had an arrowhead that he found. I think he found it in his yard. There's like an Indian burial ground where we used to live. I don't know. But he found an arrowhead. He wants me to wrap it and charge him and all that stuff. I don't know. I'll probably just do it for free. Maybe he'll give me money, whatever. But I was interesting because that's an arrowhead. We were doing like sound healing at Jeannie's house, and then all of a sudden, you know, they call me and then they offer me an arrowhead. And then later on at Jeannie's house, I think it was Jeannie, maybe Chris. They offer us arrowheads. So we got like these arrowheads, like from 2 different sources in one day, multiple timelines. You know, there's something there. Like, there's some synchronistic event. You know, it could be like a portal. You know, it could be the end of the portal. Like maybe we're like, oh yeah, there's this portal that opened. Maybe it just closed and we caught the tail end and we just sunk into the realization. But I'm sure we can open it again just by knowing and, you know, feeling that energy of knowing. Because we are knowledge itself. You know, we have a lot to do with what goes on in our lives. So when we are in control of our vibration, Jordan just drove by. A truck that said Jordan just drove by. When we are in control of our vibration, then the vibration will no longer be in control of us. basically. And I think that we're stepping into that, and it's awesome. And nothing turns me on more except for you. So, I don't know. I'm really grateful you said what you said, and I love you. And without you, my life would be so small. I might be doing the same things, but I wouldn't be impacting the same amount of people in the same way. And that's really, really what like opens my heart up, is that that love that we share, and what you brought into my life, all the things you've shown me in this short time. You know, these 2 years feel like 2 hours compared to eternity. And I really want to get to know you better and make you feel loved the way I think you should at all times. You know, I really have seen you demonstrate something new that inspires me to be someone new. And it's amazing. I'm not sure if it's something I could ever do or be. I mean, I see you in such a light that you are the most amazing being I have ever met. That's why I fell in love with you, but we're here, and we're gonna spread it, and I'm grateful. So thank you, and I love you.